This is really happening. This is real, folks. Erling Haaland, Crystal Palace. Have I lost the plot? Quite possibly. Welcome back. Yes, folks, how's it going? And welcome back to Park to Prem. Last episode was on a Saturday because of internet issues. If you didn't see it, go watch it. It was a 50-minute transfer special. It was worth each and every one of those minutes. Apologies for the fact that video did go up a day late. We're back today, hopefully on Monday, start of a new season. And well, we've already talked about the big new addition to the team, Erling Haaland, 36 years old. He's been quite good over the last few years, it would be fair to say. And even at the age now of 36, he is absolutely ridiculous. He's just ridiculous, isn't he? Model professional personality, can play centre attacking mid, can play out on the right potentially for us. And best of all, Erling Haaland shares a birthday with me. And I know what you're thinking. What does that mean, Jack? It means he was conceived on Halloween. Let's move on. Now, you might be sat there thinking, well, Erling Haaland's a pretty big deal, Jack. Surely there was nothing else going on. Well, you'd be wrong, dear viewer, because I read the comment section and everyone kind of said, centre back, could do better there, couldn't you, Jack? And I went out there and I thought, yeah, actually I could. So I bought Ivan Penna, as you do, world's best centre back, chilling for PSG, 25 years old, £126 million paid. That is a lot of money. I'm hoping he's going to be worth each and every penny. Have got some concerns, although you can't see in the cons here because he's just joined the team. I don't know why football managers like this, by the way. If you sign a player, all the stuff you scouted about that player gets forgotten about. And so, because he's just joined, our knowledge level isn't quite there. Just as a reminder, this man is not adaptable, is injury prone, and if I remember correctly, he doesn't also like important matches. There's all these negatives about him, and this injury history isn't too pretty, but I mean, can we just look at him for a second? When he is fit, he is going to be the best centre-back in the world. And yeah, £126 million isn't cheap. But we had the money to spend, and spend it I have. He's nutty. Now, eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed it today. We're not coming back for the Community Shield. I've already played that game. As you can see here, we beat Manchester United on penalties. Erling Haaland made a debut. Wasn't really a debut to remember. He got a 7.0. Penna also got a 7.0 for us. Truth be told, it was a cagey affair. In the end, we won by virtue of a penalty shootout. The reason I didn't do this game, it was the Community Shield. And we've just played them last kind of match episode in the Champions League final. Now, one really, really cool thing that came off the back of that game against Manchester United was this inbox item. Did you know this inbox item existed in Football Manager? I feel like you don't see it that often. We have now got a rivalry that's developed with Manchester United. You can see the ins and outs of the details here. Truth be told, the overall record somewhat skewed towards Manchester United when it comes to the head-to-head table. But you can see we've played each other 6 times in the Cup, and we have the edge over them with 5 wins to 1. Yeah, we really have made Manchester United our whipping boys. And in fact, if we look at general here, you can now see we've got in the other rivals category, Manchester United as a rival, which I feel like for Crystal Palace is kind of a big deal. So in terms of the plan of attack with today's matches, we are going to kick things off with the game against Villarreal. We are taking them on in the Super Cup. Going to play a rotated team for that one because in 3 days' time, first game of the Premier League season, we are taking on Fulham. If we just look at the season preview, Fulham not newly promoted, but a team predicted to be towards the bottom of the table. As for ourselves, we're predicted to be the big boys in the league this year, and we're going to hopefully prove that we are the big boys in the league this year. When you look at the Media Dream 11, it is absolutely dominated by our players at this point. We've won 2 Champions Leagues in a row. We've won 2 Premier Leagues in a row. This year, I want to win it all, including, of course, the Club World Cup, which is happening next summer. So everything leads to that. Now, here's the mad thing. This is the rotated team for the European Super Cup. This is a ridiculously good team. We're going to go with Leonardo in goal. I would have gone with Kayondo, but he's still got his broken finger. Elsewhere, Albert is going to be making his debut out on the left-hand side. Excited to see how the German backup left-back can do. In the defence, we're going to go with McIntosh and Collins and Bowyer at inverted wing-back on the right-back area of the pitch. Talha is going to slot in as the roaming playmaker with George just ahead of him. And then De Silva, Middleby, Gurajaga as a midfield trio. And no, you're not dreaming, folks. You're not hallucinating. Stephen Gold is playing up top for this game. Stephen Gold, who hasn't played for Crystal Palace in quite some time. I gave him one token league game 4 years ago, but let's be honest, he's been a legend of the save game. He's going to technically play in a European final here. Will he get a goal? I don't even care if he gets a goal or not. I just want to see him on the pitch. So just looking at today's opposition in Villarreal, they actually finished 8th in La Liga last year and had a miracle run to win the Europa League. Fair play to them. Domingo is their key man. He's really not that impressive. I want to make a statement with Stephen Gold. Stephen Gold hat-trick coming right up, I hope. Don't want to alarm anyone. 20 minutes played here. Nothing to speak of just yet. They're yet to have a shot on target. We've had a few chances, but nothing of real merit until now, where Stephen Gold, I'm going to have him selected so we can see his name, is going to pass it to George, who hits it from range and hits the post. Stephen Gold, though, look at the effort to get to the rebound. He keeps it alive. He keeps it in play. Back to goal. Villarreal, unfortunately for us, get it away from danger. Can we get it forward again? George is just battling away in the midfield, but yeah, the effort hit the woodwork, got cleared away. You can see, looking on the balance of play, we've been by far and away the better team. Stephen Gold is also on a 7.0 as things stand, as we're going to have, well, a free kick to deal with. And deal with it we have. De Silva now bringing it forward. Now, you might be a bit confused about De Silva being in this rotated 11 as kind of part of the B team. But with Erling Haaland signed, I think more often than not, Erling Haaland will start at centre attacking mid over De Silva. I suppose the beautiful thing about our squad at this point is we can literally play anyone who plays in the first team. We should be able to turn up. We should be able to put in a good performance, just like we have a chance to do so here. Middle B, I don't know what's just happened there. He's tried to dink the keeper when he stood on his line. Questionable decision making. We won't judge him too harshly for it. Okay, half-time in this game, 0-0. It's been completely one-way traffic, and yet we've not been able to get a goal. It's almost like we've got a League One quality striker up top for us, and we really lack an outball. But, I mean, Stephen Gold's on a 7.1. It's not his fault. Set piece here. De Silva whipping it in. McIntosh heads it. Oh, my word. The header thunders in off the crossbar. I was hoping for a second it might land on Stephen Gold's head. He was lurking away at the back post, but no, it's our old Mexican amigo, a man who's been with us from the beginning of this Crystal Palace chapter. What a header that is. It barely crossed the line, but it did cross the line. And that, as far as I'm concerned, is the perfect start to this second half. It takes the pressure off us. It eases the nerves. If we can go and get another, I will party the night away. Ball whipped in, headed away. De Silva wide. Of course, Stephen Gold, quite a good player to have in the box to win balls in the air when they're whipped in. He might have a chance here. We've got another corner coming right up. One of these has already resulted in a goal. Could we make it 2 for 2? De Silva crosses it in. Collins straight at the goalie. Coming up to an hour played, we've been massively on top in this game, but I am going to rotate things around. Middle B, we are going to take out for Panariello. Elsewhere, there is a temptation to bring in Erling Haaland. I'm going to bring him in for Gurajaga and then play him as an inside forward on attack. We're going to go even more attacking than usual. What could go wrong? I don't quite know how to feel here. There's 20 minutes left. We've been the better team. They've created nothing. Time is just trickling away, but it's not been a attacking masterclass, I suppose, so far by us. And, well, with it being a one-goal game, all it's going to take is that one opportunity for them to get back into this. But maybe Haaland's going to have a moment of magic. He brings it forward all on his lonesome, does get dispossessed. But the ball back in possession for us. Stephen Gold lurking away. You don't really need me to click on him. His hair's fairly iconic. De Silva, Haaland in a wide area. Options in the middle. I think he did look for Stephen Gold there. I mean, let's be honest. When Erling Haaland was growing up, he dreamed of playing with Stephen Gold. I appreciate that the ages don't actually work out for that to be a true fact. But it is a true fact. Trust me, bro. We still got a chance here. Haaland. Inside, Panariello. Gold is lurking. Boya, give it to Gold. Pass it to Gold. Stephen Gold's there. Oh, he isn't going to fall to him. It's going to fall to Panariello, who tucks it away. This is going to be checked for offside. I don't know how it could be offside. I guess they're looking at the attackers stood in front of the goalkeeper, but I think we are Gucci, and I think we are going to give it, well, a doubling of our lead here. 2 goals up. Panariello gets the goal. Did look, I think, to pass it to Stephen Gold originally, but the chance opened up for the shot. And to be fair, he slotted it into the bottom corner really nicely. So we have got one last sub here. Apparently, Shabuk is looking complacent. Ivan Penna, come on for your live com debut as a roaming playmaker. Don't know why I've done that. He's a centre-back. I mean, he can play defensive mid, but he's never going to play defensive mid for us. But you know what? When in Rome, why not just bring on our £130 million centre-back at defensive mid? Why not do that? Domingo for them. I've talked down Domingo, despite the fact he's their key player. He didn't wow me. Maybe you can do some wow him on the football pitch. He whips it back post. It's nodded back into danger. George goes crunching in. Charles goes wide of the post, but Villarreal giving us a little late scare at the end. I don't appreciate it. I'm still desperately willing for a Stephen Gold goal. We've got 3 minutes left. Haaland, could he get a goal in his live-com debut? He goes down in a heap. Morato with the tackle. Penna now to Elpert. Penna now with it at centre-back. Well, I was going to say at centre-back. He's not at centre-back, but he is at the centre-back. He's got the green headband as well, which we love to see. Haaland through. Haaland scores. Is that going to count? I think it was offside. To me, gut instinct, offside. But if it is going to be 3-0, we will take it. And it is going to be given. Okay, wow. I guess he timed his run really well there. I thought it looked offside at first viewing. It was one of those. I guess there was maybe one player for Villarreal just playing him on. Yeah, it looks like it was the right centre-back. A really good finish by Erling Haaland. £10 million for that goal. Hopefully the first of many this year. Also, I have offered him a 4-year deal. Didn't acknowledge that earlier. Yeah, I got a bit carried away. But he has only signed as an impact sub, Erling Haaland. He knows his best days are behind him. I love this, by the way. Stephen Gold, he's coming onto the pitch. Look at him, number 4. Do you see it? He actually had his name on the back. That got me giddy. The trophy is going to be hoisted aloft. And with it, we have some silverware to start the year. This is nice. What would be nicer is a win in our first Premier League game of the season. We have got to take on Fulham. I'll see you in a few days for that one. Okay, we're going into our first game of the Premier League season. I'm pretty excited to see how this new look team does. Here is the new look team. Lopez, we didn't really talk about it, of course. We've signed this man to be the big man on campus. The head honcho, the top man. I don't know where else I was going with this. £81 million spent on him. He is absolutely ridiculous. And, you know, we've also got the small matter of Erling Haaland as well, who, I mean, when you compare the two of them, as a duo, they should be ridiculous. In terms of an upgrade, it is significant. They're going to be playing alongside Carlier and Zambergen. In midfield, we've got Horniak and Fontana. Defensively, Penna comes into play alongside Marcus Tullio. I hate to do Tullio dirty like this, but I do just have to compare the two players so you can see just how ridiculous Penna is. Penna is probably the best centre-back I've seen in Football Manager this year. I know he has all those cons, but I feel like when he's as good as he is, doesn't really matter. Elsewhere, Chiric is coming in at left back, Sanchez in at right back, Leonardo in goal. On the bench, we've got options. I can actually have 2 more players on the bench. You know what? Elpert and also David Lind. On you come. I mean, look at that bench. I realise the players aren't sorted by position. I know. It's a sin. You know, I'm going to fix it now. I can't deal with this. Is anyone else like this? Is this a me thing? I can't have players like out of position on the bench. Like, they've got to be in order of kind of where they're going to play. Is that just, am I weird? Anyway, that's the bench. This is the starting team. I'm sorry, Fulham. I don't fancy your chances. Also, as we go into this game, just got to give a little shout out to Whitey, who makes all my kits for me. He sent me them over on Discord. Didn't have them in for the last game. I've got them in now. It's very red, our new home kit. Very, very red. Do I like it? The red shorts are a choice. You know what? I'm not going to question it. Do you reckon in real life managers have opinions on the football kits for the year? Maybe. Anyway, we've got a penalty after 4 minutes potentially. I kind of wish I had Stephen Gold on the pitch and could give him the pen. Here's going to be a pen, right? Sanchez was tripped up. Who's taking the penalty? Is it Erling Haaland? Of course it's Erling Haaland. We've seen him score 44 goals in a season for Liverpool. I wonder if he could do something like that for us in the league season. He's off to the best possible start. I mean, at his current rate, with 1 goal in 5 minutes, he's going to get 18 goals a match, which basically means he's going to get like 700 goals in the season. That's how it works, right? That's possible. Maintainable, I'm sure. Why am I talking about this? I don't know. We've got another chance here. Fontana, Tullio hits the crossbar with a header, and they lump it away from danger. Right, throw in on the far side again. Sanchez tries to pick out his man, but can't do so. It's going to be played forward here. Penna to Fontana. Horniak now with it. Tries to play it through to Lopez, but can't quite find his man. Of course, Haaland for us is playing at centre attacking mid today, you might have noticed. Liverpool in the last few seasons have been training him there, and to be honest, suits us to a T. We've got a chance here as well. Zambergen, Carlier. Zambergen hits it hits the post and goes away. I'll tell you what, Fulham are living life on the edge right now. I feel like we could have been a few ahead. Corner here for us. Fontana to take it, whips it in. Tullio's header hits the woodwork as well. And it's somehow still only 1-0. We're having a lot of chances. Horniak, where are you going? He doesn't know. I don't know. They've dealt with it. Pedersen with a goal kick for Fulham here. He's going to play it forward. Tullio gets his noggin on it, like Marcus Tullio loves to. Penner, now to Sanchez. Carlier, Zambergen, Lopez. Holds up the ball nicely and gives it to Sanchez coming inside. Fontana dinks it. Lopez hits it on the volley. It's a fantastic stop by their goalkeeper. It could be 4-0. It's only 1-0, but there could be another chance here. The keeper's made another save. Who is this Pedersen bloke in goal, and where can I find a goalkeeper like him? Feels like he's stopping absolutely everything here. We've got another corner. We've had a few chances from these. That one, I don't even know if I'd call it a chance, really. I got curious. Their goalkeeper's on a 7.9 in the first half. Here is Kenneth Pedersen. Looks like nothing special. Right now, he's performing as like prime Gordon Banks. He's on an 8.0 in the first half. Free kick in a wide area. Fontana dinks it. Penner's there. Pedersen, he stopped it again. I've had enough of this. How many shots have we had on target in the first half? We had 11 shots on target in an XG of 2.71 in the first half, and it's still 1-0. I feel like you get games like this, and then there's some games, we've all had them, where you win like 7-0 with an XG of 2. Would love to see us a bit more clinical. I'll be honest, it'd be nice to see. I mean, we could still create something here, I suppose. Zambergen, Carlier, Lopez, HAALAND, Horniak. Lovely build-up play. Is there a bit of end product? No. Wait, did the keeper save that again? I think he... Did he save that again? I couldn't tell from the angle. It was weird. Tullio... I hate this goalkeeper. I hate this... How... We've had 13 shots on target. We've got another chance here. Fontana, Tullio, the keeper stopped it. Who is this man? 40 seconds left of the first half. We've got an XG of 3.1. We've had 29 shots. We have been rampant. He's stopping everything. Zambergen, through, hits it. Just wide. Their keeper can't maintain this in the second half, I hope. Imagine if he did. Right, you know what? Only 1-0. Far from pleased. Zambergen's demotivated. You're demotivated, are you? I don't care. Gurajaga's coming on for him. I've had enough. If you're going to feel demotivated, I'll haul you off the pitch. But the quality we've got on the bench now with players like Gurajaga just chilling and waiting to come on, we can be pretty brutal when it comes to our squad selection and just taking players off if they don't react how I want them to. I just realised by signing HAALAND as well, it's another former Liverpool player in our team. We've got like a growing contingent of them, it feels like. Anyway, Fontana, Horniak, plays it forward. Gurajaga, one of the former Liverpoolian men, puts it in. Lopez heads it. Have we just hit the crossbar? I think that's the fourth time we've hit the crossbar. I'm losing count. I feel like the woodwork has constantly been shaking in their goal so far this game. Corner again. Fontana. Tullio headers it. Pedersen holds on to it. We've had a lot of corners. We're having a lot of these near post headers, and he just saves every single one. He's lumped it clear. I mean, if they get a goal, Fulham, do I have to start panicking? At what point do I really start to panic? Tullio well read. Lopez. HAALAND. Horniak. Could go left. Could go on his own. Does go on his own. Pedersen makes another stop. I think I said I think I hate him earlier. No, I do hate him. I've changed my mind. I absolutely detest this man. Norwegian goalkeeper just stopped, well, almost everything. It's 1-0. I should be maybe a little more happy. But for all the chances we've had, we can't find a breakthrough. He's done it again. We've had 20 shots on target and it's 1-0. Has anyone ever seen anything as mental as this? If this game finishes 1-1, I might go off and cry myself to sleep. Like, this is it's ridiculous, is what it is. I mean, is this a real highlight or is this just an extension? I feel like everything's been a highlight so far. Lopez, HAALAND, through. Pedersen makes a stop, but it's still dangerous and... Well, that was weird. It is 2-0 now. Let's not dwell on what we've just witnessed. I mean, Pedersen technically did make a slide tackly stop thing, but he's ended up in the back of the net anyway. And Erling Haaland is on for a hat-trick in his Premier League debut in Crystal Palace colours. Keeper got there first. A bit of a miscommunication, and then he squeezed it in quite nicely. It was actually a very, very difficult chance there. Okay, there is now a kick-off highlight. Are the floodgates about to open for Fulham? You know, they've been quite resilient so far. I feel like with a second goal now scored, surely that's going to break them emotionally. Surely now, you know, this is where the fun and games really, really begin. We've got an XG of 3.63. We've got 38 shots. We have got work ball into the box as well. It's not like we're shooting from range crazily. Chiric in possession, plays it forward to HAALAND, who of course is on for the hat-trick. Difficult wide angle for him to score here. Gives it to Horniak. He scores. It's now 3-0. Breathe a sigh of relief, everyone. My emotions have now gone from let's avoid being FM'd to can HAALAND get a hat-trick? How many more can we get in the last 20 minutes? The answer is, well, none in the first 10 minutes of the 20. Nothing's happening here. Maybe I should have made some subs. De Silva, Onyekun for Carlier. Everyone else is kind of just playing well, but we'll take off Chiric and give Elpert some more game time. Okay, the late subs didn't really do anything. It's finished 3-0 here. Erling Haaland 9.2, Fontana 9.0, because he took 19 corners and some of them reached players' heads. So that counts as really good passing for him. So well done. Definitely not gaming the system there. All in all, though, it was a good team performance in the end. Feel like we probably could have, maybe should have taken our chances sooner. But it's a pretty dreamy start to the season. Erling Haaland gets man of the match. Turns out, age 36, he's still quite blooming good. Even as a centre mid, and well, a centre attacking mid, playing as a shadow striker, I really, really rate him in this role. I think it could suit him to a T. And I think it's probably where he's going to play for us. I mean, based on what we've just seen in that last game, seems to be a good fit for him. Anyway, gang, we are going to leave things there for the start of season episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, as always, do drop a like on things. I'm still having internet issues. I sound like a broken record. Hopefully this video's up on Monday. If it is, well done, Jack, and whatever means of internet I used to upload the video. I suppose we've done it. Anyway, I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you for watching as always. Should be back with another video tomorrow. And until then, it is me, Jack, and I'll see you all on the next one. I'm out.